My name is Swish. My friends and I made this video about stuttering. Hey, you should meet them.
Hi, my name is Kate. I play travel soccer and I love to play with my family. I stutter.
My name is Daniel. I am 7. I have 7 fish. I like to collect rocks and I stutter.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I love to play baseball. I have a broken thumb. I love to play with my friends and I stutter.
Now let's ask a few other kids what stuttering is.
Stuttering is when my words get stuck, like I just did.
Stuttering is not something that you can help. It's something that just comes along with some people, and you need to be patient, but don't treat a stuttering person any differently.
Is stuttering the same for everybody?
I think stuttering is different for different kids because if some people just start stuttering, they're pretty bad. Then as the more experience you have and the more time you've gone to speech, you get better and better and better.
Does it ever bug you that you stutter?
Sometimes I worry about my speech because I don't know what's gonna happen next, and I don't know if I'm gonna stutter on one word or the next.
I was frustrated because I couldn't talk.
The hardest part for stuttering is to get through it, and it's hard to stay in there when you're stuck.
It gets kind of annoying when you want to say something and you can't. I might get mad because I'm being stopped by the fact that I stutter.
When does stuttering bug you the most?
I worry about it when I'm on S words and they always get me stuck on stuff on word with an S at the beginning.
I get worried what other people might think if I do stutter, and if I'll be able to get out of my blocks and stuff like that.
And then some days it's hard to say anything.
When is talking easy for you?
It's easier for me to talk when I'm at school, and I get stuck more when I'm at my house.
It's easy for me to talk when it's lunchtime at school.
I think I stutter the least when I'm with my friends and my family who are used to me stuttering.
Is stuttering a big deal to you?
No, I don't think it is a big deal because I just don't worry about it at all. But sometimes I do.
I don't think it's a really big deal because it doesn't really matter if you have a stuttering problem because it really doesn't tell who you are.
I think stuttering is a big deal when I have people making fun of me when I stutter.
So you've been teased about your stuttering?
It was at lunch, and I was talking to him, and since he's a new kid, I sometimes stutter when new people in my life come, and so I just stuttered, and he made fun of me.
When I was younger, we had to read in class. My teacher called on me, and I remember I had to say I something, and I kept starting saying I, and all the kids started laughing.
What should kids do if they get teased?
Kids should ignore the people who tease them about stuttering because it's not their fault.
The kids who get teased about their sister stuttering should go tell their mom and dad.
When kids are teased about stuttering, you should tell your teacher and tell them to stop.
Kids who get made fun of because they're different, they should just stand up and say, who cares? I have a stuttering problem with your problem. You can't make fun of people because they're different.
When kids are teased, they should tell the person that's teasing them to stop, and they should just walk away.
Kids should talk to the people who are teasing them maybe, and try to maybe explain to them what stuttering is.
I think they feel sorry for me, and that they want to help, but they don't know how to.
So how do you help them?
I think it's important to talk to people about stuttering because when you talk to people about stuttering, they can understand it better.
I think that it is important for my mom and dad to learn about stuttering so that they can know more about it.
I taught my teacher about stuttering, mostly about my speech tools, and she understood that if I was stuttering or something like that, and I just used my speech tools, she would be fine.
After I taught my friends about stuttering, it made me feel more comfortable.
My speech clinician and myself came to my class and did a presentation on what stuttering is and like what I do to help manage stuttering and what they should do when I start to stutter.
We asked them questions and we asked if anybody went to speech before we put up a famous people poster and then we gave out candy.
Oh, and by the way, to get people to understand stuttering, you have to give them lots of candy.
Do you have any advice for kids who go to speech?
If I could give a kid advice about the first time going to a speech therapy teacher, is just don't be nervous about it or worried about it since it helps you in every way.
My best advice is to practice stuttering and eye contact.
I manage my speech by using my speech tools and using eye contact. So if I stutter, they know if I'm still looking at them, they know I'm not finished with my sentence or what I want to tell them.
Speech therapy has helped me gain more confidence in myself to speak in class, for presentations, or just saying the answer.
Wow! I've learned a lot about stuttering today. I've learned that it is not the same for all kids, that sometimes stuttering feels like a big deal, and what to do when kids get teased. I also learned that going to speech and talking to somebody about stuttering can really help.
If you stutter, don't let it bother you, and just keep talking and keep doing everything that you would normally do, even if you didn't stutter.
If you don't speak, then people won't know how you feel and what you're thinking.
Well, my best advice for kids who stutter would be probably that they're not alone, and there's a ton of other kids out there who stutter, and it's not that huge of a problem. Just you have to look at it and try to overcome it and not let your stuttering overcome you.
Well, that's it for this show. See you next time. Bye-bye.